Good afternoon, good morning. Mark Johnson from Loyalty 360. Hope everyone's happy, safe, and healthy today. Want to welcome back to our top 10 video series. As you know, Loyalty 360 produces a video series where we seek prudent and timely insight, analysis, and best practices from a group of recognized and well-respected thought leaders in customer channel and brand loyalty, hence our top 10. These responses address the challenges and opportunities the industry is facing today that we as a trade association for the industry see. We see these from our amazing brands and marketers who comprise our very powerful community. Tune in weekly as we roll out more episodes in the series. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Leave feedback as to what you would like to see in our top 10 series going forward. Today's topic, zero-party data. As we know, Google is getting rid of cookies in 2022 at the latest. Apple just put some privacy pieces through with their audience network last week, GDPR, CCPA, many other data privacy challenges and opportunities that exist. Zero-party data, great deal of focus on zero-party data, declared data, survey data that you can get from your audience base, especially those in your customer loyalty program. So what we asked is, how are you advising your clients, prospective clients, on best practices to leverage the impact of zero-party data? Let's take a look.
There's been a great deal of focus on declared data over the past few years, and for good reason. All of us know we need to be investing more in high-quality first-party data, but the type of first-party data we need is different. It's no longer about just behavioral and transactional data and making assumptions about why our customers clicked on a certain ad or why they viewed a certain page, or maybe even who they bought that product for or why. Context is now king. And as consumers are demanding more and more personalized experiences, it's time that we have a new type of customer data that helps fill in the gaps in our understanding of their preferences, their motivations, the why behind the buy. And in order to power these experiences at scale, capturing and leveraging declared data is one of the most effective ways in order to do that in 2020. And so the best advice I can give to clients that are considering declared data strategies in 2020 are threefold. First, what do you want to know about your customers? If you were sitting across the table from them having a casual cup of coffee and you wanted to personalize your product, your service, what would you ask them that would be so important you think you could sell them or have them buy or try your product? Secondly, what digital experiences would you create that add value to your customers? It's all about value-based exchange, and that does not mean it has to be monetary or incentive-based. You could save them time by recommending a product or recommending a great piece of content that's hyper-relevant. Or you could simply engage and entertain them. We all need a laugh these days. And lastly, at what moments throughout the life cycle would you want to put these experiences? What are the key moments or the inflection moments for new users or for existing customers that you really want to engage and accelerate their relationship with you? So again, what do you want to know about your customers? What type of experience can you create that facilitates a value-based exchange? And lastly, where would you put those experiences in the customer lifecycle? Those are the three keys for declared data in 2020 and beyond.
Zero-party data is not new. It is a new term, but it's not new, the concept. I mean, we've been advising clients for decades that you want to get that profile information. You want members to tell you about their lifestyle, their preferences, where else they shop, their household makeup and demographics, their desires, what else they want from you. You get it by them completing a profile, usually with an incentive. You also get it via surveys and other kinds of conduits in order to get that data in. You dice it up, you slice it up, you make sure you understand the unique differences and preferences of those individuals. It's not a new concept, but it's also not a concept that has seriously been maximized. So if we want to call it a new name like zero-party data, and that's going to make us do something different, that's going to make us change the experience, to target customers, to make those experiences bigger, better, more personal than they otherwise have been, I'm all for it.
So when we think about first-party data, and at PK we work with a number of our clients on first-party data, and more specifically about progressive profiling. We think about the fact that historically we've been personalizing messages or generally personalizing messages, communications, targeted offers based on what we're inferring from customer behavior, what you are shopping for, where you live, who you are shopping for. we take each of those data points and we start to make assumptions about them, and we look for like customers and what do we know about them. When you collect zero-party data, it's truly getting to the heart of the matter. There's no inference, there's no guessing. It's, I know exactly what drives you, of who you're shopping for, of what you're passionate about, of what your interests are. And that really allows you the opportunity to give them a far more relevant and bespoke communication, targeted offer, experience within your brand, within your various channels. I think one of the dangerous parts in my mind of collecting zero-party data is that you really have to make sure that you use it. If I ask my entire membership base what activities they enjoy doing, and I know that Jane responded that she loves to sail, she doesn't like to hike, don't send her something, don't send Jane something about hiking, because then she's going to open that communication and wonder, I already told them what I'm interested in and that I don't like hiking, why are they sending that to me? So there is a very fine line of the power that zero-party data can bring to you and your organization, but there's also a layer of risk if you don't use it and use it well.
There's a lot of information out there about zero-party data these days. But how do you actually collect it at scale? We have to remember that zero-party data is data that consumers willingly provide to brands, and they do so usually in return for some sort of value exchange. And it's the value exchange that allows marketers to collect this data at scale. And this is something we know a little bit about. We've been doing this for over 10 years. We now collect 700 million net new names, marketable names, into databases for our clients every year, with a whole host of information about consumers' motivations, desires, interests, and other psychographic data that allows marketers to personalize offers and personalize advertising and personalize marketing without stepping on anyone's toes when it comes to privacy. So the types of tricks that people use for collecting zero-party data are thinking about that value exchange and what it really means in the moment for the consumer. So things like instant wins, sweepstakes, content unlocks, accessing loyalty points and rewards, one of the favorite ways to collect zero-party data, or perhaps in return for more personalized product recommendations. If you go to cheetahdigital.com, you can download the zero-party data playbook, which gives you a whole host of different examples of what brands are doing to collect zero-party data at scale.